me back up, Mom.
And Joan walked off the show.
Lying horse.
Wow. Well, tomorrow's going to be quite interesting.
It's going to be ugly tomorrow.
I have no idea what just happened. Okay, if I'm such a dumb blonde, Joan, why am I here and why did Melissa just leave? I think she's a dumb brunette. Is Joan coming back?
I don't think she's coming back.
You don't think she's
You don't think she's coming back? Really?
No.
Oh, come on, Jesse.
My gut tells me.
Really?
What am I going to do? I mean, Joan Rivers can call me the craziest thing she wants to. I mean, honestly, as I said before, I think she's kind of a crazy bitch. The thing is that Joan and Melissa make everything personal. It's never about business. And they can't stand the fact that they didn't like you and they convinced me to go against you and I changed my mind. And you know what? It's Melissa's job to save herself.
What are we supposed to do? Oh, you're right. You know what, Melissa? You should stay. I should go home. Give me a freaking break. I hope that Joan is coming back. It would give me such pleasure and satisfaction to beat Joan in this game. Let's see how this dumb blonde does against Joan Rivers. Game on.
The charity I'm playing for is International Rett Syndrome Foundation, and Rett syndrome is a disease that killed my niece.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello?
This is Kevin Black, the
What are you doing?
I was on the phone right outside the door so that he couldn't hear me talking to him.
Can you tell me anything about what's going on up there?
Well, I can tell you that Donald Trump is putting us through our paces. Oh my God. I'm not believing that.
Good to see you, and that's great, isn't it?
I've been missing family.
He was truly surprised and happy to see me. It was a great feeling. It was a great feeling to see him. I hadn't seen him in a couple of months.
I was project manager on a task, and the executives really liked ours, and we won, so I didn't get fired, which is the good news. But the really good news is that I got a check here for the International Rett Syndrome Foundation for $20,000.
This is going to go a long, long way.
When Kevin's daughter was about a year and a half or 2 years old, she was diagnosed with Rett syndrome. Courtney, who died at 16, unable to care for herself in any way for her entire life, unable to communicate, to see him working so hard to try and help other families so they don't have to go through that. It's inspiring.
This is $20,000 that will eventually, hopefully in my lifetime, find a cure for Rett.
You know, you say I love you and I don't want anybody to go through what you want through.
And that's just a start in that direction.
walked in for the task delivery, Joan wasn't there. So we were wondering what's gonna happen.
Morning. I don't think Joan's gonna come back. I really don't. I don't see it, you know, I think she's pissed.
Good morning.
Morning.
Everything good, Jesse?
Good.
My taxi was late.
Joan, how are you?
Fine.
You're a pro, and it's great that you came.
My team should not suffer because of something that is personal. And that's exactly, I came back to win.
That's not easy. Somebody does something to these two, believe me, they have a problem. So it's really great, Joan.
I wasn't surprised Joan came back this morning. Joan is completely full of in every single thing she does. Please, it's Joan Rivers. There's a reason why she got fired from the TV Guide channel, by the way, because she's completely.
Okay, today you're working with one of my favorite brands, Chicken of the Sea. In fact, Chicken of the Sea International is one of the largest seafood companies anywhere in the world. You're going to be working with John and Mike, two executives from Chicken of the Sea. Fellas, tell them what you want.
I know you know our famous jingle. Ask any mermaid you happen to see what's the best tuna, Chicken of the Sea, which was introduced over 50 years ago. Well, today you'll be creating a new original jingle for Chicken of the Sea.
We look over, and here's Clint Black, a Grammy Award winner. How are we gonna compete with that? Holy SRAP. C-R-A-P. Because I was gonna say, it's spelled dicey.
You will write new lyrics and a new tune. However, you must include lyrics from our original jingle. In addition, you'll create a 30-second radio commercial for Chicken of the Sea. Tomorrow, you'll present both your jingle and your radio commercial to us.
Don and Ivanka will be my eyes and ears. Now, pick a project manager.
Can we have Clint as our project
Yeah,
manager?
like,
Well, I wanted to ask you,
What
do you
he
think,
does.
being that this is a jingle, it's a song, do you think you have an advantage?
I think I can be probably the most helpful I've been on this task.
Plus, you have 3 against 2. Who is your project manager, Annie?
Well, she was just project manager last week.
So you're going to be project manager. Clint, who is your project manager?
I think it should be truly you. And you and I can work on the commercial.
Jesse, what do you think? You're not a fan of Clint. Do you want him to be project manager again?
I like Clint now.
So you like him as the project manager? Okay.
I knew that Clint could do a terrific jingle, and I knew I could do a funny radio spot for them. So I thought, this is great.
The winning project manager will be getting $20,000 for his or her charity. The losing team, unfortunately, will meet me in the boardroom where someone will be fired. Good luck.
Coming up, the teams will battle to make it to the Final Four, where they will have to face off with hard-hitting journalist and last year's winner, Piers Morgan. 3 more will be fired tonight, as Mr. Trump takes one step closer to choosing the Celebrity Apprentice.
Let's get to it. Get on your computer. Where's our dust? We both are upset because this is actually a real do-or-die task for me and Brandy. And we're talking about creating music, and neither Brandy nor I is musically inclined in any way, shape, or form. Canned, patched, and frozen seafood is an almost perfect food. It's an inexpensive and easy-to-prepare source of important with omega-3.
We thought, we're going to the boardroom. One of us is going home.
Twice a week for better health. Take the pledge. All right, I'm feeling better now. We started researching the brand, and we just sort of tried to get ourselves together because we had the first meeting with the executives. Would you say that this is a brand that is being mainly purchased by women, men?
Women honestly are the largest decision makers around Chicken of the Sea, and they tend to be families.
Can you give me 3 key words that you would use to describe your product?
Natural, healthy, convenient,
Thank you guys for coming.
After the meeting with the executives, I at least felt like there was one piece of the puzzle that I knew that we could do and we could do really well, which was the 30-second spot. It's like it's a conversation between moms who are like, you know, and I wonder if, depending on what it is, if we can lay a track like we're having a conversation at a soccer game. It's just the jingle part. Holy.
If you were to lay out bullet points for your brand messaging, what it would be? I know health. Is there anything else in there that convenience? We know that you did start using humor. Is that a direction that you have stayed with up to this point?
I'm a Clint fan. Clearly, he brings a different skill set that the other team doesn't have. I could really see the creative juices come from him. If we can communicate both the health message, the convenience message, you know, and the fun message at the same time, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Right. Thank you very much. I hope we're up for the challenge.
Clint and I, somehow we've got to pull it together in our relationship, and I think we pushed it to the limit.
Good day.
Now we got to figure out a way to work together. I think create a jingle that's like, there ain't no ocean close to Nashville.
No.
Outside of that, what other directions could we go?
With Clint as project manager the second time, it's going to be a lot of Clint, especially when it comes to music. And I know already the commercial is not going to be funny, and that will be a bone of contention, and I will lose.
Let's get over and get to work, and then we'll...
It'll be fun to be in the studio with musicians.
After we met with the execs, we headed straight over to the studio.
Oh, God, how are you going to do this? I don't know, dude. I mean, I can't hum a tune.
My parents and my husband are laughing right now.
No, you have no idea. My mom, when I was little, used to tell me to stop singing.
Oh yeah, my dad would be like, the dogs are howling now.
Oh, God.
Get your earplugs ready, folks. You're gonna need them.
What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea. Chicken of the sea.
Feed them the tuna you trust. Feed them the tuna you trust faithfully.
If my musical ability is described as slim, Brandy's would be described as none.
Chicken of the sea.
Oh my God.
What's the best tuna? What's the best tuna?
Oh my God, you really are bad. This is so up. This is up that you and I are trying to write a tune.
Hey, I think that we were on a roll there.
Stop, please. Seriously. You're killing me. You gotta stop for a second. I can't even think. I'm the project manager. I'm banning you for a moment from singing.
It sucks being tone deaf. It's really not fair, to be honest. What about For the Ones You Love?
And then how do we rhyme it? Why don't you spell my rubber glove? Ask any mermaid you happen to see.
What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea.
The interesting thing was that the van ride over really helped me. Because I was like, look, this is so absurd that we're tasked with doing this, that we just have to try to have fun.
If we win this, oh Lord, we're looking down upon us.
One and two.
You want me to hand you guitars?
Yes.
I'll grab them from back there. When I found out our war room was going to be a recording studio, it was a moment of joy. No loft, no culinary school, the studio. It's like my second home.
Do a little market research.
So then we got to the studio and we divided the labor pretty quickly.
Just doing the facts stuff.
All right, what do we have to put in the commercial? Jesse and I sat and wrote out things we think should go into the commercial. Clint went and started doing music immediately.
Armed with some notes, I started working on what I call a bubble sheet, which is where I start writing down all the words that relate to the brand messaging and branching out from there. I started with an idea of setting up each line with the word naturally. It seemed that part of their message was that there were so many things about their food product that were great and great for you naturally. Easy and delicious, ask any mermaid you happen to see. What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea.
It's great. Great. Clint walked in with just his guitar, sat down, and sang the jingle to us, and it was a magical moment.
That's catchy too, man. It's catchy.
Well, we have a jingle. Now all we need is a band.
Coming up,
Chicken of the sea is the tuna that you know.
No.
For a healthy choice. I normally feel like I can do anything. I couldn't get that feeling of it's going to be okay and I'm going to be able to do this and it's all right. And you can trust.
Sony Entertainment Television te ayuda a recordar las lecciones.
Jay, promise you won't laugh. Well, I can't promise that. The kids want it fast, you want it fresh. Feed them the tuna, that's the best. For the healthy choice at home or on the go, why don't you reach for the one you know? Because you can ask any mermaid you happen to see what's the best tuna, chicken of the sea. Why would I laugh at that? I don't know. Kids want it fast. You want it fresh. Feed them the tuna, that's the best.
Our task today is to create a jingle, but we also have to come up with a 30-second commercial for Chicken of the Sea.
I need help, Sue. I'm at my wit's end. I know you feed your family so healthy, but we always seem to be eating on the go, so convenience wins. It's good.
56 seconds.
What? Are you serious?
It was a lot of information to put in a 30-second commercial. 38 seconds.
Okay, we're getting there. We just started cutting out the extra words and the messages that we felt weren't important. Chicken of the Sea, the healthy choice at home or on the go.
30 seconds.
Yes. We're so close! So close, yet so far away.
Somebody's pushing in there. I think, Cyrus, that might be you doing a little push with your right hand.
Do you think it should be a little peppier if it's a jingle? For radio, which I come out of, you need zippier things.
I think we should do maybe slow, medium, fast, and listen.
Yeah, but you have to tell him because he's getting very locked in now.
Okay.
They're doing like the original track or whatever.
I think Joan is using me as her liaison to Clint. Clint's a little bit narcissistic, and Joan's, the geriatric comedian. They found a spot where they can be to get along.
Yeah, one more time, guys.
Hey, Clint, you want to try one a little bit faster? That way you have both?
Yeah, we'll just pick up the tempo a little bit so we have a choice.
Just look up a little bit for me, right?
Ask any mermaid you happen to see. What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea.
It's great.
For me, the lazier feels more comfortable and a little more pleasant and fun to sing to. This one, it just feels like it's hurrying along. But, we've got both versions, so as I'm learning, I think that I've evolved and gotten better at making the team feel like I am listening. But as project manager, you are empowered with the right to accept or reject whatever it is they come up with.
You like it the fast tempo? No,
No.
the slower one.
The slower one.
Just had more, but
Yeah.
it's the relaxed one.
Hi.
How are you?
We're doing the best we can. They've got Clint, but we are not despairing.
So what do you think Clint can do that's any different? What do you think that he can come up with that you guys can't?
One of the strengths of Athena has been that even when projects failed, we understood the brand a lot better. I'm a mom who's trying to feed my kids healthy food, but we're always on the go. Oh, you know, you can give them chicken in the sea. It's really easy and it's these convenient to-go packs. The problem that we feel is that in the end, they're looking for a jingle. Our fear is that because Clint Black is singing it, that, you know, that would sway anybody.
Well, I wish you guys luck. I look forward to seeing it.
Well, they definitely feel like they're at a disadvantage, but they've been working well together. Spirits are relatively up, so we'll see how they're able to work with the musicians that hopefully aren't tone deaf.
I just have one question. Do you want to see me in a mermaid outfit tomorrow?
Nothing would make me happier than seeing you in the mermaid.
Okay.
As skimpy as possible.
What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea.
Cluck, 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 cluck. Splash. How about that?
Chicken of the sea.
Cluck, 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 cluck. Splash. What do you think?
Doesn't do it for me.
Sorry.
Chicken of the sea.
Splash.
Cluck, 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 splash. It was funny and cute. Ultimately, I thought it was a risk we didn't need to take. There was no way to know how these executives would respond to a cartoon of their image.
Hi, how are you?
Look, you're like at home.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Chicken of the sea.
Sounds good.
Yeah, you like
Nice
it?
voice.
Make you want to go eat some tuna?
The one thing I would say is it sounds beautiful, but it sounds a little bit more classic, if you will, a little bit more old-fashioned. Is that something they wanted, or?
You know, they wanted something contemporary.
You know, I think it will ultimately come down to Clint listening. Did he listen to the executives? This has consistently been a problem for him. Did he listen to what they were looking for vis-a-vis direction?
The idea that I had was to go with something kind of lazy and sing-songy. You know, after you hear it, it's stuck in your head and...
Yeah.
Coming up.
What if I just like,
Don't love it.
don't do it, you're a project manager. Another idea rejected.
And later.
You're going to be interviewed by Piers Morgan. He's going to be recommending to me who the final two should be.
En octubre, toda la Pretty Apprentice.
Chicken of the sea is a natural choice full of protein, low in fat, and high in omega-3s. Let's go.
Alright, so now we gotta get these two mics set up.
Annie and I wrote a commercial, and we're starting to work on that now. That part really is not the hard part. We hope. We hope it sounds good.
You ready? We're gonna take this. Rolling.
Lori, I'm having a hard time finding real fresh foods that are fast. We're always eating on the go, so convenience wins.
Carla, don't sacrifice healthy for convenient. You can have both with Chicken of the Sea.
Joey loves tuna.
Most kids do.
I trust Brandy to do her thing. Whatever I need her to do, I know she's going to do. I want to try to give her ownership of that 30-second spot.
Let's just try to say it faster again. Since we have time, can we just do that one over again? Then we'll have a couple of
She tends not to be a creative force on the team. I'm going to pull her into the role of being a little bit more creative, because I need her to be.
Where are we in time?
34 seconds.
You know, can you guys run in quick and give me a speedy one?
Sure. Yeah. Rolling.
Lori, I'm having a hard time finding real fresh foods that are fast. We're always eating on the go, so convenience wins.
Carla, don't sacrifice healthy for convenient. You can have both with Chicken of the Sea.
I knew you'd have the answer.
Perfect.
So, gotta work on the ad copy now. Fresh tasting tuna cups ready to eat.
Chicken of the sea, the delicious way to add omega-3s to any diet.
What if we played on that funny thing and did a thing like it's the guy who goes, did you know? Blah, 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 blah. Did you know? So the source of blah, 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 blah. You know, and kind of create some funny voice
So he says a big voice, then gives the fact.
Yeah, poser voice.
It's time once again to play Did You Know? Did you know?
Chicken of the sea tuna swims so fast, it's naturally 99% fat-free.
Did you know?
It's penny wise and dollar smart. Good for your thighs and good for your heart.
We had two voiceover people that showed up. Tanya was really good, animated, but the dude, great distinctive voice, just totally subdued for this type of thing.
Let's you and I try it just to see how it works.
It's that time once again to play Did You Know? Did you know?
That chicken of the sea tuna swims so fast it's naturally 99% fat-free, yeah.
Did you know?
The chicken of the sea tuna can reduce the risk of heart disease by as much as 44%, sure.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's also penny wise and dollar smart. Good for your thighs and good for your heart. Okay, now let's you guys try. There's gotta be energy and resonance.
And now, once again, it's time to play Did You Know? Did you know?
Chicken of the sea tuna swims so fast, it's naturally 99% fat-free.
Did you know?
Chicken of the sea tuna can reduce the risk of heart disease by as much as 44%.
Did you know?
Let me come talk to you for 1 second. I think we're better.
Did you know that I think we could do it?
Well, I think we should. I think we should be courteous. They've come down. Let's do one take with them and say, got it, thank you. Let them go home, let's not waste time. And then let's get in there and we'll ad-lib this and we'll get something very good going.
Did you know we were going to be better?
Yes. Yes.
Moms, they want it fresh. Kids, they want it fast. Chicken of the sea, the name chicken of the sea is the chicken of the sea. We've got the content for the radio spot down, and now I've got to go do the hard part. I've got to try to write this jingle, and I feel better because we have part of the test done, but overwhelmed would be the word that I would use, to say the least.
Why don't you hum to me what you were thinking, or like...
Da 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 da, da 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 da. Moms, they want it fresh. Kids, they want it fast. See, I want that to go up.
Moms, I want it fast, like that?
Yeah, fast, yeah.
Okay,
Because I want it to be like fast to be different.
Okay.
Chicken of the sea, chicken of the sea, the name that you can trust. Chicken.
I don't want this trust to like go down. Can you sing it where it goes up?
Chicken
Of the sea is the name you can trust. Trust. Chicken of the sea is the tuna that you know.
No.
For a healthy choice at home. I normally feel like I can do anything, you know? I mean, I'll have that initial moment of crisis, but then I know that I can do it. And I couldn't get that. I couldn't get that feeling of it's going to be okay and I'm going to be able to do this and it's all right. You know, I don't want to fail for anybody. I don't want to fail for myself, but I don't want to fail Brandy either. I just was crossing my fingers that the music would come together in some way that wasn't embarrassing. Chicken of the sea. Chicken of the sea. Ask any mermaid you happen to see.
Chicken of the sea.
Just a couple of things on the odd. Just watch your timing with each other. We're a little off over here.
There are two equal parts in this. One is the song and one is the commercial. And I think we should be able to lay down the commercial now.
Okay. Well, I was calling as soon as he's ready.
Well, let's stop that for a second and give us 15 minutes of the commercial.
Okay, well,
I find
we
this
told him.
insane that we're not doing the
Clint's
commercial.
only going to do what Clint wants to do.
But I think you should explain to him, this is two parts. This is not one part.
He's fully aware of that.
Till Clint gets in, are you done? Because we need 15 minutes in there.
Till Clint
Till Clint gets in, now let's go and do it while we're waiting for Clint to get in. Okay, enough, hands off. Clint, we have to try the other commercial too.
Yeah, just keep the chords as strung.
Clint is very music oriented, so he would like to do the music first. But I am very sleep oriented. For me to wait while you do all the music,
I know.
to do the commercial at the end,
Yeah, you could go home.
I would rather do the commercial at the beginning and then go home when you do the music.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. And we're rolling.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time once again for Did You Know? Did you know?
That chicken of the sea tuna swims so fast it's naturally 99% fat-free.
Did you know?
That chicken of the sea tuna can reduce the risk of heart disease by as much as 44%.
I did not know that.
It's penny wise and dollar smart. Good for your thighs and great for your heart.
We got it.
Okay,
Let's go ahead and get started setting up the mix.
it's clever.
Yes.
I think we've got a lot of energy in the commercial, which, by the way, we did in 2 takes.
Did you know?
Ask any mermaid you happen to see.
Right, I got it now.
What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea. Okay, we have the whole thing. Are you ready?
Yes.
Brace yourself.
All
We're
right.
gonna sing the whole thing for you. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Moms, they want it fresh. Kids, they want it fast. Chicken of the sea is the name you can trust.
I know that I was doubting us, Annie was doubting us, and then all of a sudden things started clicking.
Chicken of the sea is the tuna that you know, for a healthy choice anywhere, at home or on the go.
As I started listening to it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is catchy. But then I saw the other people in the room being like, you know, like it's catchy, it's contagious.
What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Yeah. And I was like, wait, it's not terrible. It doesn't suck. I've written a song. I wrote a song today. No matter what happens tomorrow, I wrote an amazing jingle. I can't believe I managed to do that. I just want to say this rocks. This rocks. I mean, I'm just saying, Clint can't do that much better than this. Clint Black might beat me because he's Clint Black. But if we win, that will be one of the high points of my life. Honestly, I love this song. I hate to say it, but I do. I wrote a kick-ass jingle. I did a good job.
Sony Entertainment Television te ayuda a...
I'm so excited about this morning. I really am. I don't care whether we win or lose.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It's going to be fantastic.
It's the morning of the presentation. Annie and I know nothing about music, but yet we pulled out this awesome jingle, but we're going up against Clint Black, a Grammy Award winner. But at least we know that we did a great job with what we had.
Ask any mermaid you happen to see. What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea.
Thank you, Maddie. Awesome.
You're hired.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Ask any mermaid you happen to see. What's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea.
Slash. You need a button.
I don't think he wanted it to step on his song.
You're waiting for a joke.
I'll take
What
it.
if I walk past like a design girl? Clint,
Is there anywhere to set that?
what if I, I'm just like,
Let's talk about that after rehearsal, we'll figure it out.
well, this will be part of rehearsal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, you don't have to rehearse that though.
Okay, up to you. Up to you, just try to make it funny.
Thanks.
Another idea rejected. Can you imagine if he'd been the first club owner I went to? I said we work in Walmart. Clint should not question the comedy. Use what people have. If I had a car, I'd give it to Jesse. Just let me show you. Take a look. You're all lined up, right? Cluck, cluck. Splash.
Don't love it.
Don't do it. You're a project manager.
The idea was more appealing of you just walking by with it
Fine.
in silence and then
I
it's
will
like
walk by
a...
in silence.
So, no, but I mean down here.
Oh, walk down there? Absolutely. You're just allowed to walk across, but you're not allowed to say anything. So I am now doing it the way Helen Keller would have done it. You could have the world's #1 icon in comedy walking across and doing something funny, but if you choose not to have the world's #1, also in London, icon of comedy, doing anything funny, that's fine. I don't mind.
I think there has to be some reining in of anyone on a task who is trying to push the envelope. So I listened to all of Joan's ideas, but I didn't use all of them. And I think that's what a project manager has to do. If you just...
Fine, okay. I will walk past and not look at them. Can I say cluck, cluck, cluck at the end?
Don't say cluck, cluck, cluck. I just don't want
Okay.
to detract. I think we've got a real strong...
I swear I will not say cluck, cluck, cluck.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm in such a good mood because our jingle is so perky. In the jingle you're about to hear, you're going to hear the messages of trust, freshness, health, and convenience. The brand Chicken of the Sea is at once nostalgic and contemporary, and we really tried to reflect that in the music that accompanies the lyrics. Now, the other thing you'll hear and see in a moment is that we have a woman singing the jingle, and we did this very pointedly because over 80% of your consumer base is obviously women. So, I'm so excited, I have to tell you. Without further ado, I'm going to bring out Maddie, and she's going to be performing the jingle for you.
Moms, they want it fresh. Kids, they want it fast. Chicken of the Sea is the name you can trust. Chicken of the Sea is the tuna that you know, for a healthy choice anywhere, at home and on the go. Ask any mermaid you happen to see, what's the best tuna? Chicken of the Sea.
Thank you, Maddie. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the 30-second spot.
Okay.
And we're going to overhear a conversation that two moms are having on a playground. Here's our 30-second spot.
Lori, I'm having a hard time finding real fresh foods that are fast. We're always eating on the go, so convenience wins.
Carla, don't sacrifice healthy for convenient. You can have both with Chicken of the Sea. I thought the presentation went great. It was very simple and to the point. We didn't have bells and whistles. We just wanted to get the point across and have it be straightforward.
Just because we think it's so catchy and contagious, I'm going to walk off the stage to the sound of our own tune. Thank you. It was really hard for me yesterday to have had so many self-doubts and to produce something that was so catchy. If we lose and we have to go into this boardroom, it takes the edge off because I can walk away from this competition knowing that I did something incredible.
Tuna, Chicken of the Sea.
Good morning. On behalf of Team Code 2, Clint Black has a word from our sponsors.
Naturally, healthy and nutritious. Naturally, easy and delicious. Ask any mermaid you happen to see. What's the best tuna? Chicken of the Sea.
And now, here's Joan Rivers and Jesse James for Chicken of the Sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time once again to play Did You Know? Did you know?
That Chicken of the Sea tuna swims so fast it's naturally 99% fat-free.
Did you?
I felt confident. I really feel like it's a strong jingle and that the spot is strong. I know how good it feels to win money for my charity. I want it again. Thank you very much.
Good job, good job. Good job.
It sounded great. I think we have a very good shot because I think Clint is so strong musically in what he does. I think it would be really amazing if the girls win. They may win. And he can do everything, you know. Your task should have been walk on water.
Sigue con